You know what? I'm afraid of that, but I don't think about that. You've seen bad decisions recently, lately, but there's nothing I can do about that. You know, there's nothing I can do. All I can do is fight my heart out and try to win every round decisively. And hopefully the judges see it the same as the world sees it.
You're not going to fight any differently because of that, lurking over your shoulder?
No. I think, you know, every fight when you're in the ring, everything outside of the ring, everything is gone. You don't think of anything. You're fighting for your life. You're fighting for your future. And, you know, all the game plans come into effect, and, you know, you just got to execute them.
You feel you might be stronger? I mean, against Victor, you TKO'd him, broke his jaw. I mean,
you gotta admit,
you break the first guy's jaw.
I do feel stronger. I do feel stronger, and you know, and you would think that, you know, I might lose some speed. I feel faster, feel stronger and faster. I think, you know, even though size-wise he's gonna be, you know, a 154 pounder. I won't look like a 154 pounder, but I think I've gained the weight the right way, and I feel the strongest I've ever felt. Should be right around the limit. You know, I'll check my weight later on today, but I'm not worried about the weight. Whatever I feel comfortable at, whether it's 52, 54, I mean, I'm going to go in there as comfortable as can be, and I feel great. That's a big difference.
What is you walking around with?
After the fight, I walk anywhere from 160 to 165. You know, so you know, we'd had to maintain our weight for the most part, and you know, just so we don't give up too much on size. But as long as we feel healthy, we feel strong, we feel fast, you know, that's okay with me, whether he's a lot bigger or I'm just a lot smaller. You know what? We've prepared really well for this fight. We've brought in big sparring partners, and we're expecting anywhere from 170 pounds him walking in at.
170.
Okay, so we've adjusted to having bigger fighters, bigger sparring partners. I got, you know, really tough sparring in my training camp, so we're prepared. I know he's a world champion, and he's a world champion for a reason. But I think, you know, not as weak as I look. I look skinny, you know, and you know, and my sparring partners say, "Hey, man, if I just looked at you, I would think I'm going to push you around, throw you around, toss you around the ring." That's not the case, you know. I'm a little bit stronger than I look, and I like to think I got a little bit stronger since my last fight, and I'm ready to show the world.
Josesito, let me ask you this then. How's the punches been from these sparring partners, the bigger guys? Is it a big surprise to you, or are you okay with it?
No, actually, I've sparred big fighters my whole career, really. You know, most of the fighters I've sparred before were 160 pounds, 154 pounds. Now we brought in sparring partners at 170. It's not that much different, you know. All punches hurt. They all hurt, you know, so it doesn't really matter. You know, the punches are hard. We had to work more on body control. The weight advantage, using your body, not the punches. I'm used to the punches. I feel like I can take a punch.
So when you say body control, them leaning on you against the ropes?
Them using their full body against you. I think that can be a difference, and we prepared for that. I know that's probably going to play a factor in the fight. So we prepared for everything possible in the fight. I feel like I'm just hitting the prime of my career. I'm getting better throughout my fights, and really, the weight jump has made a huge difference. I'm not in here at this press conference dying for water, you know, starving. And most fighters, professional fighters, know if you really got to cut down in weight, it plays a big difference, and you don't notice it till you move up in weight. And I think that's one of the biggest factors that I've been in.